morning, guys. Welcome to my channel. It is 7:45 in the morning, y'all. I have gotten all three children out to schools. It is cold. I just don't know what's going on with our weather here. But y'all, I'm so agitated. I'm in the kitchen making my coffee, making some breakfast. I'm not fasting because I think I'm past my 16-hour mark. I am very much past that. So I do need to eat something, so I have to break early. And so I'm cooking breakfast. And y'all, Tootie and Jalen, they have pissed me off this morning. I woke up because I get in really late at night. It's like 11:30, almost 12 o'clock when I come home sometimes. Sometimes it's later than that when I get in here. And so I'm tired. I don't do my walkthrough until in the morning. So in the mornings, I walk through my house. And this morning when I walked through my house, oh, I was screaming and yelling at everybody like, y'all got my house a mess. Y'all know I don't play like that. I was like, and when I went to come out my bedroom, Justin had threw all of the laundry out of the out of the dryer onto the floor. So I was like, okay, he's gone. But Jalen, you still here and you play Fortnite all day long. And you don't do anything other than sit in front of the TV and play Fortnite. So he pissed me off. So I had already told him yesterday when I was at work that if when I came home I found out that the house was not up to par, that I was going to take the game. So I took the PS4. And his dad told him that if his work is not complete, because he had a packet that he had to do for some makeup work that he hadn't done. And his dad told him, he was like, well, I'm going to take your phone too. So then Tootie, the master prankster in the house. Tootie is a prankster. Y'all don't know. Tootie is an absolute prankster. She will hide your stuff. One time she didn't want her brother to go back to school. Tootie hid his school ID and his room key, the key to his dorm. This fool hid his wallet, the key, and the and his ID. So the boy couldn't get it. He had to stay home an extra day to try to find it. And I told him, I said, 9 times out of 10, your sister had it. Because that was right when he was here for a break. I don't know what break it was. I can't remember. But the funniest thing ever was that he called me at work like, Mom, Tootie put lotion on the refrigerator door handle and the deep freezer handle. Y'all, I was like, she did what? He was like, yeah. He was like, I went to go in the fridge. And that's when I told him, I said, well, she probably hid your ID. Plus, she don't like for you to go back to school once you're here. So she probably hid it. She did. Y'all, Tootie is a prankster. All day long, real life prankster. Like, she need to be on, what's that thing? What's that show? Pranked. She could be on it. Or Jackass. Because she do some crazy stuff. She could be on any one of those. But y'all, sis was on one. And now her latest doing was that she took $10 from Justin and hid it. So yesterday I bought Justin a brand new jacket, and The jacket had just got delivered at like 2 o'clock. By 3:30, Justin was screaming and yelling like a fool because Tootie had done took and hid the jacket. And I told him, I said, that tells you right there that she got your money, because she's starting to bother him and do little things to harass him. She thinks it's funny. So, and she's getting him too, because he is very upset. Like I told him, I said, for as long as you keep asking her about the $10, she's never going to admit that she has it. Tootie will never tell him that. So, he has to stop asking her. And the money, watch, it'll appear eventually. But Justin is not trying to hear that. Justin is like, oh, wait a minute. Justin is like, not today, Mom. Not today. I want my money because I'm going out. He's going out with his girlfriend Friday. Either Friday or Saturday. And he want his money. Well, he should. Y'all, I don't know. I'm getting ready to make some king cake. And this is really good coffee. I like it. But, baby, that thing now is shot out. You hear me? I'm just going in my cabinet for my coffee scooper. So, he's going supposedly on another date with his girlfriend. Aggravating. The last date was a disaster. I never did tell y'all about the dates. Okay. So, I don't know if y'all remember, I told y'all he was going to like a restaurant. They were going to Chili's for the girlfriend's birthday. And, lo and behold, everybody gets done eating. And, y'all know I gotta have my mug. My little coffee cup. Everyone's done. And, lo and behold, Justin don't have a way back home. So I have to send an Uber for him. I go to send an Uber for bruh. He don't know, well, Justin don't even know the location of the restaurant that he's at. Now, granted, he should know, because the location that he's at is one that we go to all the time. It was where I shop at Target and Bath and Body Works and Best Buy and stuff. It's in a shopping center. He's been there 1,000 times. So for Justin to say that he didn't know where he was, I was like, okay, Space Cadet, like, go ask somebody where you at, like, what's the physical address so I can type it in and send the Uber to you. Y'all, Justin, pray for my kid. Justin is crazy. So, now he wants to go to the movies. And I'm going to tell him, if he can't figure out how to get back home, or if he does not have a guaranteed way back home, Justin better stay his butt right at home. I ain't lying. Because I ain't going to be stressed out trying to figure out how to get him from wherever it is he's at. And one time, that's not the first time. Anytime Justin goes out, Justin gets something, I don't know, it's always a transportation issue with him. One time I was at work and I was doing a double, and I was doing it overnight, and I was working by myself. I didn't have any staff to come in and work. This was when I was in management. Justin took his butt to the PlayStation here, which is like go-karts, skating, arcade, laser tag, all that. He decides he wants to go with his friends, and I was like, okay, go ahead. How you getting back? He said his cousin was going to bring him. Honey, I get a phone call from the sheriff. Y'all, the sheriff called me about my child. They have a curfew in the area that he was in, and he was still lingering. Y'all, I told Justin then, baby, if I get a $500 fine for you being somewhere that you're not supposed to be, you could chalk up me buying you anything. I'm not buying a damn thing. Nothing for you. Your $500 that I spend on you for shoes or for clothing will go. And I meant that. Like, you're not going to cost me that kind of money and think that everything's okay. The devil is a lie. So guys, I'm making a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich and a cup of coffee. That's my breakfast. But he's a piece of work when it comes to going out. So I hope he got this planned out, because I can't do no more rescue missions. And I say that, y'all, and every time I come to his rescue, I always tell that lie. I always be like, I ain't gonna rescue Justin. And every single time, like a fool, I go get my baby, or get somebody to go get him. Every single time. And I think I'm lying to myself now, because my baby been pretty good. Let me tell y'all. I told y'all previously how bad Justin, not bad, but I'm not going to say bad, but Justin was very mischievous, and he was into a lot of stuff. And he has calmed down a lot in comparison to how he was 3 years ago. So I am blessed and grateful for that. Which, when it comes down to these children, y'all got to keep them in prayer. Like, you got to constant, and I ain't talking about pray for them one time. You got to stay in prayer for them, because, y'all, this world will eat your children up. It will eat your kids smooth up. It has done it to many of my family members, you know. And it's sad. Like, the majority of my folks have either died young. Y'all don't know. I've been burying cousins, uncles, and everything that are young. They should have like a lot of life left in them. And they're deceased now. Like, these are people I thought would be riding into the sunset with me. Gone. That's why I'm grateful for my brother, man. Last night, we had a conversation. I talked to my brother. And y'all, for the first time since we were kids, I asked him, when was he coming to visit? I don't normally ask him. I'm worried about him. I won't tell him that. So, my dishwasher is going, guys. But he has like a bitter baby mama. And she's trying to break him down. And he was, yesterday, we were on FaceTime. And the look on his face, he was tired. And I'm not talking about like a physical tired. You could tell it was emotional, it was mental, it was physical. And I kept, not physical, but spiritual. So I asked him, I said, are you okay? He's like, yeah. I said, no. Are you really okay? It's like, I'm tired. I say I know. But the thing about my brother is, when things have gotten rough for him, he's given up. He's fighting for his child. You cannot give up. And that's what I told him. Like, given where you came from, let me tell you. My brother was on drugs, alcohol. He sold drugs. He ran all kinds of shit. He was a very busy child and young adult. Overcoming addictions are hard. So when he's clean, every day that he's clean is a blessing. Every day that he's not back in prison is a blessing. His son saved him in a sense. When I say son, he really started to change when he had the twins. I talk about them a lot. The twin niece and twin nephew. And not to take away from my oldest niece, but see, when my oldest niece was born, my grandmother, my aunt, and her mother did everything. My brother rarely lifted a finger for that girl. But when it came time for the twins, my brother was so in the street that he couldn't be there for her. He was heavy in the streets. And I used to think that his number was going to come up any second. Y'all seen that? But it didn't. He had some near-death experiences. I won't dare lie to you and tell you. My brother has been shot. He's been stabbed multiple times. Yeah. A lot of stuff. And he made it. So, like I told him, if you came that far, you can hold on, because if you stay the course, your blessing is right around the corner. See, he's not used to working hard. He's used to fast, easy money. And I told him, anything that is acquired easily will leave just as quickly. And it holds no value. And easy come, easy go. You know, so yeah, it sounds cliche, but that's what's real though. So, you know, he was tired. So I need him to come so that I can embrace him and he can feel that positivity and refuel himself, because he has more people taken from him than breathing life into him and giving him. I am not there. I am his only sister that is, we share the same mom. Now, he does have 2 siblings on his father's side, a brother and a sister, but I don't know how close or how involved they are, because my brother was the outcast. I buckled down, and y'all, I had been promising my grandmother for the longest, you know, that I was gonna come see her, or that I would even call. And this is my father's mother, because my mother's mom is deceased, and that's the one that raised me. But I had told my grandma on my daddy's side that, yeah, I'm coming. I ain't never get there, because I'm an outcast too. All because of who our mother is. Like, our mother, she burned a lot of bridges for us. It shouldn't have been that way, but that is what happened. She burned a lot of bridges for us with our family members. But he needs to come, because he needs to feel the love of his sister. Our grandmother is not here. I'm the closest. I'm all he has, essentially, outside of his children and my aunt that's up there, and he knows that. And that's another thing that scares him and bothers him, but he won't admit it. Because I was like, hey, when you come, we're going to do a brother-sister tag on YouTube, because I have a YouTube channel. He was like, man. I said, man, like I said, we finna do this brother-sister tag because it's important for people to know, you know, all the things that you overcame and where you at. Because you could have been somewhere totally different. And he has a testimony for real. Yeah, my brother done been through everything, and he needs to speak on it. He needs something. He needs to tell somebody about it, because a lot of stuff he holds inside. I hate that. Y'all, let me hop off this. I will see you guys in the next video.